is our irrigation dam, Mr. Cooper.
What's all this? 2 years ago, Mr. E.J. Cooper, the county supervisor, promised in his election campaign that an irrigation dam would be built in the Hooterville area. But as of this date, it hasn't even been started? Oh, I don't know about this.
Oh, it's all true, Mr. Drucker. We looked up the copies in your old Guardians.
Yeah, well, I know it's true, but this thing of naming names.
That's our policy. Fearless, tough. Let the chips fall where they may.
That's terrific. Now you're talking.
Joe, this fella Cooper's pretty powerful. If we get him short of us, he could cut off our water.
He's already cut off our water. We don't have an irrigation dam.
Joe, we need fellas like Cooper. I don't like to irritate him.
What do we need him for?
Well, to get things done for us. Everything starts at the county seat.
Well, so far, all the county seat has done is sit on its county seat.
Kate's right. The kids have got a good idea. Build a fire under this Cooper character.
And I just don't know.
What's the matter? You afraid of the truth, Sam?
Veritas, uber alles.
That's telling him.
Jeff's got some other great ideas, too, about the road that the county promised to us, and the control of the mosquitoes, and 1,000,001 other good ideas.
Well, you think it's all right to put this issue out?
I'm all for it.
Me too. Pour it on, kids. We're behind you 1,000%.
Okay, kids, you go ahead and put it out. But I don't know where all this is going to lead to.
I'll tell you where it's going to lead to. It's going to lead to the valley having some respect for the Hooterville World Guardian. Now the people may actually read the Guardian instead of just lining their canary cages with it. Somebody's off here. Sam, will you take them last few notes again? Sorry, I thought it was you. Let's take it again. Sam, wake up Grandpa, will you?
Grandpa!
Grandpa, will you stay awake?
I love a piece of cake.
Dagnabbit, Joe, will you stop talking to him? It cost me $5 every rehearsal.
All right, now let's take it from the top again. 1, 2, 3. Later. I don't like to interrupt them when they're playing this good.
Jeff, golly, have I got a story for us? Newt Kiley's barn burned down.
Well, was it a pretty bad fire?
The barn was completely destroyed.
Couldn't the fire department save any of it?
The fire department didn't show up.
It didn't show up. Why?
I don't know.
That's no answer for a reporter. You're supposed to find out about these things.
How?
Inquire around. You dig. That's what a good reporter does.
All right, men, that does it. You can't improve on perfection.
Guess I'm not going to make a very good reporter.
Bobbie Jo, you can be a wonderful reporter. You're intelligent, you're ambitious, and you have a beautiful way of expressing yourself. Come on, I want you to help me with this typesetting. And then I want you to go out and get all the details on that fire story.
But I already gave you all the details. Newt Kiley's barn burned down.
But you left out the most important part. Why the fire department didn't show up. This is vital to the valley. It could mean the future safety of the whole community. And as a good newspaper man, you've got to get the facts.
You consider me as a newspaper man?
A newspaper woman.
That's better.
Come on, let's go for this typesetting.
How do you do that? I'm sorry.
Look, first you take this. Then you take the type. And you do this.
Golly. Publishing a newspaper is exciting.
Yeah. Come on, there's work to do. You try. I wonder if William Randolph Hearst had his problem.
Hi, Mom.
mention our favorite five-star reporter. And how is the newspaper world?
Not bad. Did you hear that Newt Kiley's barn burned down?
No, when that happened?
This afternoon. Mom, who's fire chief of the volunteer fire department?
Your Uncle Joe.
But I thought they elected a new chief each year.
Well, they're supposed to. But this year, they got into such a hassle over who was going to be chief that they knocked over the pot-bellied stove. And while they were putting out the blaze to save the firehouse, they forgot all about the election.
Mom, where's Uncle Joe now? Do you think he'd mind if I wake him?
Oh, no, he'd welcome it. Like the plague.
Oh, hi, Bobbie Jo.
Uncle Joe, I understand you're chief of the volunteer fire department.
That's correct.
Well, I'm here on behalf of the Hooterville Guardian.
Great having a friend on the newspaper. That's C-A-R-S-O-N.
You forgot capital C. She knows how to spell your name.
Oh, I got a couple of pictures up in my room. There's an 8x12 and a 10x14.
Who are the other members of the fire department?
Well, let's see. Assistant Chief, Sam Drucker. Floyd Smoot, in charge of hoses. Ben Miller, in charge of axes. And Grandpa Miller.
Grandpa Miller, what does he do?
Somebody has to get the coffee and donuts.
Next question. Where was the fire department when Newt Kiley's barn burned down?
Well, the fire department was... Newt Kiley's barn burned down. When did this happen?
This afternoon.
Now, let me ask you a question. Why wasn't the fire chief notified?
That's what the Hooterville Guardian would like to know.
There's been a foul up here someplace.
Uncle Joe, is the procedure the same as ever when a fire breaks out in the valley?
Exactly the same. Lem Stacy, he lives on the highest knoll in the valley, is notified. He sounds the alarm, and the volunteer fire department answers the fire.
Then evidently today something went wrong.
You darn tootin' something went wrong. Lem Stacy didn't sound the fire alarm. Let's go over to Lam's and get down to the bottom of this. And when you write this up, I want you to name names. As chief of the volunteer Hooterville Fire Department, I can't stand this incompetence. This dereliction of duty is the...
Uncle Joe.
Huh?
I think you can save yourself a trip. Here comes Lem Stacy down.
Hi, Joe.
We were just coming over to your place, Lem. Where were you this afternoon?
That's why I'm here. Where were you in the fire department?
We were around. How come you didn't sound the alarm?
I did sound the alarm?
Then how come we didn't hear it?
That's what I want to find out.
Come on, Lem. Fess up that you were asleep at the switch.
Joe, I did sound the alarm.
Sure you did.
About what time did you sound the alarm, Lem?
Got it right here on the report. 6 minutes after 3.
Uncle Joe, what time did you call rehearsal for the volunteer firemen's band at San Druckers?
3 o'clock.
In other words, you were making such a racket practicing that you didn't hear the alarm. Right?
If you want to cross my name off, it won't make me mad. One thing I can't stand, it's a publicity hound.